with Graham Dodge, who's here to talk about his book and also here to talk about our event in May. And he'll be one of our presenters, really talking about the book. And I think it's perfect because we're talking about entrepreneurship and the celebrating it. But and for you, you've been down that path. So I guess the first question, who's Graham Dodge?
Oh, well, hi, I'm Graham Dodge. I am an entrepreneur, I guess a serial entrepreneur at heart. Now I mostly share what I learned with other people officially as a mentor in residence at Johns Hopkins Technology Ventures, and then also through my book, The Entrepreneur's Dance, and then through the various nonprofits that I work with, including Magic here in Westminster.
And your book, what made you want to write your book?
Well, I had been writing blogs on LinkedIn for a while as I was building my former business, Sick Weather. And I had been through different startup accelerator programs like 500 Startups, Techstars, Plug and Play Tech Center. I'd been through basically the top 5 global accelerator programs. And in becoming a mentor in residence at Johns Hopkins Technology Ventures, not only through my blogging and then through just meeting with other researchers and entrepreneurs, I found myself kind of repeating myself and saying a lot of the same things over and over again. So I wanted to put it all down. And at some point, I came up with this metaphor of how being an entrepreneur is like dancing. And the entrepreneurship in and of itself lends itself to a whole series of different dance metaphors. And so I ended up talking to my mother, who's actually a competitive dancer and a writer. And I said, "Hey, Mom, do you want to help me come up with some more metaphors about entrepreneurship and dance?" Okay. And she was like, "Oh, I'd love to." So that's how the idea of the book kind of came about. And then really the main lesson is all about how, that starting a business, you need to emphasize the timing as opposed to the time management. Because one of the main questions I would get was, "Hey, when should I start my business?" And it was almost as if people were asking me permission to start their business, as if there was an opportune time to start a business. And I found myself replying, saying, "Well, are you listening to the rhythm of the marketplace? How, you need to respond to that. You need to listen to that timing of the marketplace rather than get permission from someone like me